Okay, Kalyn.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. Kalyn, we met in this building.
Yes, we
in
did.
this very building.
Yes.
2017.
Yep.
I was back home taking care of my mother, who had stage 4 cancer and was declining fast. And you were a model for me early in that year, and I was coming back around, and I'm freelance, and you know how freelance goes.
Exactly.
You don't work, you don't get paid, right? And the first ward here in Tulsa, Jess and James had asked me to do some classes years before, and it was just kind of something that I did when I came back home. And they always would find me the coolest models, which you were one of those models. And I had come back taking care of my mom, and I got to teach this class again, another class. And I remember that class was so wild because my mom was like hallucinating at night, wasn't sleeping because she had dementia. And I remember coming into this class. I don't expect you to remember any of this, but this is my memory of really like, I'm so lucky. It was like this weird, I was hallucinating like the whole class. It ended up being, I looked back at my Instagram because, that's what we do. And I saw what we did, and it was so cool. And like those pictures are great, and I'm going to post them. But Jess was like, and you kind of represented yourself as an artist, which you are an artist.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you are a singer. You're a singer, songwriter, folk artist. And I had no idea till also 2017, my mother ended up eventually passing away shortly after our class. And I was detaching from everything. And so when I started seeing you on social media and you were sharing your music, I was like, oh my gosh, Kalyn is like this major moment. And I had no idea. So whenever I started this podcast and like thinking of people like, who I would like to talk to, you obviously came to mind. And so now that I know who you are, I would love if you could tell the gentle readers, who is Kalyn Fay?
Yeah, happy to tell everybody. So first and foremost, I'm Cherokee, Muskogee Creek. Existed in Oklahoma all my life. I am a songwriter. I write more like folk music, indie folk stuff. Grew up playing music. I'm the only one in my family who plays music.
I was going to ask, when did you start playing music?
This is so funny, actually. I don't tell a lot of people this, but
Exclusive.
This is exclusive. My family, like most like Southern Midwestern families, didn't have a lot of money to go on like vacations or whatever, but we would go to Branson like once a year.
Oh, the Ozarks.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Redneck Riviera, which is also gorgeous.
Yeah.
And also like literally the Osage homelands.
Exactly. It's beautiful.
Original, yes.
It's tradish.
Oh my God.
But we'd go out there, and I remember seeing someone playing a dulcimer, and I was like, I want to play that. And so
like,
my
were
parents
you like out to dinner and they had music playing?
We actually went to Silver Dollar City.
Yes, give me all of this. This is what we love. Silver Dollar City, iconic.
Exactly. I was like pretty young, and I was like, I really want to play this instrument. So my parents got me like the cheapest version. It was like a cardboard version with like an actual like fretboard and everything. But I taught myself how to play it. It's got like a little slide and everything. And I even played it at like our school, what do you call that?
Talent show?
Yeah.
Wait, how old were you?
I was like 7 or 8.
Oh my God. I'm obsessed. So this 7 or 8 is when I first got my first guitar.
Yeah.
And I got my first guitar because of La Bamba. Now, I'm older than you.
Gosh, I love this. I love La Bamba. Okay, great. Keep it going.
Richie Valens inspired me. And yeah, I was like, whatever you are in 4th grade, which I feel like is like 8. I think it's like the bug hits you when you're like, because that's also when I started playing viola, because that's when public school kind of lets you get into choosing either orchestra or band or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was inspired by Richie Valens to play guitar. I do not play guitar that well at all. Not like how you play. So you are more of a success story in that way of our 8-year-old selves. So that was it. So
yeah,
a
cardboard dulcimer is what started it. I mean, my one of my grandmas had like a piano in her classroom. She taught kindergarten for like 40 years in Fairfax.
Stop.
Yeah.
Your grandma are you from Fairfax?
No, my grandma on my mom's side is from Fairfax, and then my dad's family is from like Tahlequah.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so she had a piano. Did
Yeah.
you play a little
I
piano?
picked around at it. I'm not like great at anything, but I learned how to like play by ear. And yeah, so I spent a lot of summers with her out in Fairfax.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah. And yeah,
Deep cut.
That's a deep cut, and that's in the cut. And there's not a lot to do in Fairfax.
Was
there anything to do then when you were?
No, what we would do was we would just walk down to, what was that place called? They had fried cheese balls, and I would go eat fried cheese balls.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I've
so
never on Main Street, like on the main strip.
Yeah, there used to be a place. It was like Speedy's or Scotty's or something. I don't know, something weird like that.
That's kind of sound familiar.
And they had nothing there, but they always had like fried cheese balls there.
Yeah, fried anything.
Yeah.
So wow. So that's where you kind of took off, and you started playing the dulcimer. Did you move towards anything else? Like, when did you start writing music? Was that something young too?
No, not at all. So I taught myself how to play dulcimer. I moved and I played trumpet. And I played in the band.
Like in a band?
Yes, for a long time. And then I stopped playing music altogether for a while. And then I picked it up again in my early 20s. And I taught myself guitar in my early 20s. And then I started writing music, not till I was like 23.
Oh, wow. So wait, when did I meet you?
You met me when I was like 27.
Okay, so you were playing music at that time.
Yes.
Okay, and I just have no idea. Because I know that you were an artist, or maybe everyone was like, "Oh, she's an artist," but you also are an artist in the sense of you create pictures or paintings.
Yeah.
Because I mean, being a musician is also an artist.
Yeah.
So do you do art in that sense anymore, like pictures, paintings, or whatever media?
Yeah. So I have 2 master's degrees in fine arts. So I like do printmaking and painting and weaving and. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Kalyn, so you are an artist, like, from all around.
I love making things.
When did you know that? Did you start making art? Like, you stopped playing music, so did you start like your art practice then, or how did you know? Like, how did you get out of school and realize I'm going to go to school for art?
I think that was kind of a weird trajectory because I've always, played music or wanted to do that in some way, and I've always made art from like a really young age and just loved it and didn't think it would be like lucrative enough to sustain myself with. So I was like, I'm gonna be a doctor.
Oh so God, we all go through the same thing.
I know.
It's so funny because we like come from nothing.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make something of ourselves.
Exactly.
But then who wants to be a doctor?
No.
You have to be a psychotic person.
Exactly.
Like, I love we love doctors.
Yes, absolutely.
Love. And if you aren't crazy, then that's cool. But that's a whole other devotion. That's a whole other side of your brain and way of life.
Yeah. I also feel like if you're a creative person, you're like up in your feels a lot and like having to do what a doctor does. Like,
oh my God.
Absolutely no.
It's the completely other side. My brother, we're all back home for the dances, and my brother was like, do you ever watch Dr. Pimple Popper? Okay. That's what I mean. Even someone that's able to, it looks like, like the little scalpel, the X-Acto knife, literally, cut someone's skin. I don't have that capability.
No.
I can cut your hair with a razor all day long, but into skin, that's something completely different. So you were like, yeah, I'm not, or I mean, well, obviously you don't have to be a surgeon to be a doctor, but for me, I always have that idea of like, oh, do I have to like dissect things to become the doctor?
My God,
there's part of this
there's
shit.
so many things about the body like I just don't want to know about, or what your body is capable of. I don't want to know.
Yeah, like
I don't want to see it.
The great mystery is
Yeah.
for a reason.
Exactly.
So when did you realize, okay, I'm not going to be a doctor?
I went to this like conference when I was an undergrad and was
Like a doctor conference?
Yeah, it was like a, Native folks interested in sciences.
Okay, cool.
I was like,
I just want to say we need Native people as doctors. And please become doctors so that we can see doctors. You and that you actually care about our bodies. You know about our intergenerational traumas. You know what we have inside our DNA. This in no way means we should not be doctors, but you out there, you young whippersnappers, should definitely be a doctor's therapist. We need that.
For the safety of all, we are not doctors.
Yes. This is what we do. No, this is what I do. But yes. So, okay. So you went to the conference and is that when you knew?
Yeah, I went and I was like, I don't think I want to do this, but I was like, I don't think I can make art because I don't think I can sustain that. But then I was like, someone has to make all of this stuff. Someone has to design everything for these spaces. Someone has to like
the brochure.
Exactly. And so I was flipping through. I was like, who does this? Can I do this? And then I got into design. I ended up getting like a BFA in graphic design and ended up working at a bunch of different places and like
local. Where did you go to school?
I went to Rogers State, so super local. And then, took a couple years off, and then I went to University of Tulsa and got my first master's and taught. And
what did you taught art?
Yes, I taught design and image making and all that fun stuff.
Oh my God! And
I've lived so many lives.
That's what I love about talking to people, is that we all really have lived so many lives. And I've talked to people on here where I'm like, wow, like how, like, it's something so beautiful about the human spirit and just the universe of how I've seen and heard stories of people coming from here, leading them there. It's so beautiful. I think that's why I love talking to people, because I want people to listen, especially kids that hear these stories, especially, everyone for the most part. Yeah, we're all Native, we're all Indigenous. Yeah. Hearing these stories of how we've came, I moved to New York City on a Greyhound bus to do what I do, and like it's possible, and it's so inspirational to see, because you could be a little kid that's like, oh my God, how can I get out of this, or how can I figure out, to be an artist? When we're told that artists don't make money. Mm-hmm. And artists don't make money sometimes. Yeah. How to be a successful artist. And I think it's inspirational when they see people like you that's successful. So thank you. And also you have laryngitis and you're doing this, and I'm like, save yourself. But I appreciate that.
Oh, no problem.
Do you have a muse?
Do I have a muse?
Yeah.
I think my muse is limerence.
Yes.
I like a good yearn. I like a good like longing, whether it's for like coming back home, whether it's for people or experiences I've had. I think limerence has always been my muse.
I love that. So last night, my brother and I, we were back home for our dances, and I was like, let's decompress a little bit. We went to River Spirit.
Oh, hell yeah, you did. Oh, I love that. Did you go to Margaritaville?
Oh, bitch. I was all up in Margaritaville. I was in the bar, Land Shark bar, okay, all afternoon.
Just
swimming, drinking, devouring margaritas.
Hell yeah.
And we met a good family friend of ours for dinner at Margaritaville, because you have to see that volcano.
Yeah,
the kids, So after we had our dinner, and I had 2 cigarettes left over from our dances on Saturday night. There was some drunk cigs that were purchased by someone, gifted to me. I did not buy them. I was being good, but
Tobacco's a gift.
we all, it was a community pack, and we were all, smoking them away. So I had 2 left.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I need to get rid of these 2 cigarettes. So I put on my headphones, and I turned on your music. Aww. And I walked through the casino. Now, I love casino culture.
Yes.
Because why not? I mean, there's so much there.
Yeah.
And in Oklahoma, there's so much there.
So many more layers.
I love it. The regret, I love it.
Not knowing what time of day it is.
Just everything. Like, I smoked 2 cigarettes, but I probably smoked like 10, just inhaling everything walking by. And I was listening to your music. And at one point, I'm kind of like, I'm going to choose a machine. I'm going to sit. I'm going to write a little bit about today and smoke these cigarettes, right? And there was a machine that was messed up, so it was dinging. And I really recommend, if you have never listened to your music walking through a casino, it's kind of amazing. There's a little ring ding in the back with like the alarms going off and like the general sounds of the casino machines make and slot machines make. But it was also so beautiful because your voice is, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it just made it made everything so poetic. It was like cinematic. I was in a movie, and your voice was like helping me just float through every little area of the casino. Your voice is so beautiful. I don't,
thank you.
I'm at a loss for words because it really was a vibe. Like, I was like, I want to do this for like if I ever interview or talk to another musician again, like, I just want to walk through a casino with their music, but specifically Oklahoma Hills.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh my God, the organs and you and your beautiful voice. Your voice is amazing. So that's why I'm also freaking out, because you have laryngitis. I'm like, don't talk. But it was such a moment, and so I really enjoyed that. I highly recommend, if you're ever in a casino in Oklahoma, you put in some Kalyn Fay and just like vibe out. Like, I could have gone. Absolutely. I think I came upstairs around midnight.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was down there for 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
It was
smoking those 2 ciggies.
Just 2 cigs. I took one long break, and then I was like writing, and what a trip. What a trip. I love Oklahoma.
Me too.
And as I was listening to your music, I asked about the muse because you have such a relation to Oklahoma, and you describe Oklahoma, and I feel like the feeling is so centric, like so Oklahoma centric, and I love that.
Yeah.
Could you live anywhere else?
I have. It's hard.
Do you like to live anywhere else?
I don't know. I love Oklahoma. I love living in Oklahoma. I think it's always important for people to leave a space so they understand what else is out there and what's going on. But man, I love living here. You have this inherent relationship to it. Yes. It's one of those really magical spaces that I don't think exist anywhere else.
I agree.
It's like wild here.
Is it the indigenous part of us that we're connected to the land?
I think we're connected to the land, but I think we're, not to get like dark and heavy about it, but like there's a bunch of us who are forced to be together in this singular space. So we all shared so much knowledge. We all had to learn how to get along with each other and share knowledge about the land and build new relationships here that we didn't have when we were existing elsewhere. And so I think there's this tie to the land that you're not going to find other places. You're not going to find it because we're all here. We're like one of the top 5 places for Native population, specifically Tulsa itself, which is crazy. But I just I don't know. I love it here. I just love being here and spending time here. And there's a slowness here that you can't find other places.
Yes, that is something that I love coming back from New York to Oklahoma, because is a slowness. Like
Yeah.
Tulsa time is real. And I love to be like, and I'll catch myself, and I'll catch my brother. My brother's from Texas. And so they're slow too, but it's different. It's even slower here. But I'll catch if I'll be like, oh my God, come on, drive faster. Like, oh, there's no cops. Like, just go, you know, like I'm like, you know, so it's good for me to be kind of be present and to slow down. It's so good for you to do. I'm so lucky that I get to come home here, and I love it. And I, you know, like First Ward, there's such a community here that has made Tulsa incredible. Like I came back last month and I'm just like, oh my God, Tulsa is so cool. Like it really is, you know, it's part of like your community that you guys have created here. That's like, you know, made it so dope.
Yeah.
And the art scene is,
oh my gosh, it's popping off right now.
It's amazing.
I love it. It's been so nice to watch it grow even over the past like 5-10 years.
Yeah.
It's changed so much. And there's so many people coming in to like live here and exist here. But I think it's really cool because I think we've maintained so far like the spirit of this place. And like something people always tell me is like, I love Tulsa. I love the hang here because nobody wants anything from me. Nobody's like trying to like, you know, network. No one's trying to be like, hey, let me show you what I can do. Or like, I don't know, compete in any way. Yeah. We're just solely here for the hang. Yes. If you're a good hang, like, come on, we'll take you along. Literally. Like, let's go do something. And that we just love it. And that's why I love it here. Like,
I know. I 100%. I agree. It's just like pure in a way. Like it's, you know, not like LA or New York where people are trying to, I mean, that's more LA, but New York is still like,
you gotta defend New York.
I gotta defend New York because but people are movers and shakers. And here it is just like, it's a vibe. So it's kind of like an exhale for me when I come. Yeah. And, you know, I love it. There's just so much opportunity here as well that you could see that you guys are kind of filling in these really cool spaces. And I don't know, I feel like you can still do cool shit here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not, you know, you can't like afford to do anything in New York and some other places. They're like, oh, like you can still be an artist here. Yeah. And afford it.
Exactly.
Can you?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Okay. I mean,
you're gonna
have feel like you can, but
yeah, you're gonna have to like kind of Mod Podge some stuff and like put things together in a way you don't want to sometimes, but that's just part of the hustle of being an artist. I'm hodgepodging constantly. Yeah, like all the time. Still, it gives me my edge. Yeah, exactly. Keeps me sharp.
Tell me now, do you have a regular band, like people that you play music with, that you've played music with forever?
It kind of ebbs and flows because the musicianship here is incredible. Yeah, it's so good. So you find people you're like, yes, I love you, I want to play with you forever, and they eventually get, you know, snatched up like a really tight like studio gig or a really tight touring gig with these famous people. I've got a friend, one of my favorite drummers in town, his name's Jake Lynn. Such a cool dude, can play any style, just got this really assertive way of performing, and I love playing with him. He played on this record I'm going to release fairly soon, but he just got a touring gig this last year and I don't get to see him. I'm so sad. He's out with a guy named Wyatt Flores.
Ooh, cool. What kind of music is he?
He's more country, but he just did like a big stadium tour with like Post Malone and
wow.
Yeah, crazy.
That's amazing.
That's just like how all of these people are here.
Yeah, last night at when I was walking through, I saw at the 5 o'clock somewhere bar, there was a singer and a guitar player, and they were just doing covers, and they were really good. Like they were really good. I was like, oh, who are those people? Yeah. I was like, I want to stay in, like, you know, it was like one other guy in that bar. Yeah. I was like, oh, on a, what is it, Tuesday night? Yeah. Like you have a gig, you know, at the River Spirit Casino. Yeah. And I loved it. They were really, really good. I was like, man, I would kind of chill and hang out with you guys, but I've got Kalyn to listen to, so I'll be back. I'm like, if they're back when I'm still here, I'll come and listen to you guys. But yeah, it's, people get gigs. And so you have like a revolving kind of crew of friends.
I've got a group of people that I call on for like each, position in the band. You got to have it stacked.
Yeah. You got to have a little rotation.
Yeah.
Do you like touring?
I love touring.
Why?
Oh my God. You get to meet so many people. I'm a yapper.
Yeah.
Which is why I have laryngitis. Yeah. But I just like love meeting people and better understanding. Like that's part of why I write music. I want people to like find a way to sort of lean into each other and, lean into these ideas of land and space and people and community. And so going out and getting to like talk to people is just another way to do that.
And also they're coming to see you. So they obviously you're communicating something to them that they really enjoy and like. And so that must be so fulfilling to
gosh, it's so fun.
Talk to people. Even me, like when I was back home, people were saying, "Oh, we love your podcast." And I was like, "You guys are listening?" Oh my God. It meant so much to me. So I can't imagine like you writing your amazing, beautiful music and verses that people coming to see you. That must be so fulfilling.
It is.
Do you have a favorite city on tour that you've toured a few times or?
This could be here or there, but I really love St. Louis.
Yes.
It's such a weird spot.
Yes.
And like it's unexpected, but I love St. Louis. The people there are so nice.
Yeah.
They love engaging. I don't know. It's just fun.
When I drive sometimes from New York to here, and I always stop in St. Louis. But I agree. Like anytime I've been through St. Louis, it's such a cool vibe, and they have like a really cool little food scene a little. It's a whole vibe there too. It kind of gives me a little bit of a Tulsa vibe.
Yes, agreed. That's why I think I like it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know this.
Yeah.
I can navigate this.
Yeah. I saw that you are going to be playing, is it next week at a festival?
Oh, yeah. I'm playing Woody Fest next week.
Oh, I just saw on your Instagram. I was like, oh my God, of course. Not when I'm here in town.
I'll be up in New York though.
When? Where?
At the end of this month.
Stop.
Yeah.
Where?
I'm not playing Brooklyn. I was going to play Brooklyn. I had to cut that date. But I'm going with Samantha Crane. And we're...
Stop.
Yeah.
That's right. So you're going on tour.
Yes, I'm going on tour.
When do you leave for tour?
I leave the 17th. Our first show is the 18th. And then we're going up through like upstate New York and up to Canada and back around.
Oh, you and Sam, which... they're amazing as well.
Oh my gosh, I love Sam.
But you both with your voices, I can't.
It's really cool to get to play with her because, there's not a lot of other like female songwriters out, like native songwriters out in the world, especially here in Oklahoma. There's quite a few here in Oklahoma, but none that like are native.
Yeah.
And so it's been us two for a while. Ken Pomeroy is on the scene now, and I'm so excited because she's so good.
And I'm so mad at myself. Everyone was talking about her when I was here last month.
Yeah.
And I guess it must have been right before her new album had dropped.
Yeah.
And they were all talking about it. So on the way back home, I listened. I was like, oh my God, again, amazing.
Exactly.
Amazing music, voice, words. Loved every bit of it. And I was going throughout my day, and I saw on someone's Instagram, a native director, he was like, I randomly looked up her Instagram and she played in Brooklyn the night, and I missed it. It was the night before, and I looked, I was like,
I think she played at Baby's All Right.
No, I was like, are you kidding? Of course. And then it's always like that. Like, I'm like, this is my new favorite person.
Yeah.
And they just played last night, and I literally missed it.
Yeah. Because
I love seeing artists, especially if there's like a certain part in a singer songwriter's life, and then even like bigger stars, like when you see them in these little like seeing SZA like it at like Bowery Ballroom.
Yeah.
And like when Amy Winehouse played Bowery Ballroom.
Yeah.
Like seeing them in that trajectory before they get to where I'm not going to go see them, I don't want to see them at Madison Square Garden. Although I did go see SZA at Madison Square Garden.
As you do.
There's like that moment of before they hit the big time that you're in these like intimate ballroom spots that are so gorgeous, and even smaller ones, Webster Hall or Baby's All Right, that are so fun. So I love that. So I was bummed, but she'll come back around.
She
maybe
will. Definitely. She's like, her trajectory is like
yeah
to the moon right now. I'm so excited. It's cool to go out with Sam. It's our first time touring together, playing shows together, and I can't wait. What's the coolest is this is like totally full circle for me, because when I was an undergrad, like doing design work, my professor was this really like prolific designer, and he did all like the band posters and all of these posters for all these people and album designs and everything.
My God, that's like my favorite, like one of my favorite kinds of art.
Oh my gosh, yes. And so that's how I got. Like my design work was mostly focused on doing stuff for bands and everything too. So it was so fun. But he designed one of Sam's album covers and did a lot of her album artwork. And I was like, who's this? He's like, oh, you should listen to her. I think you'd love her. And I listened to her and was like, oh my God, this is so cool. This like little native girl is like making music, writing like really fucking cool songs. And I love it. And it like, that's what inspired me to start writing music. I was like, if she can do it, then maybe I can do it. Yes. And so now it's cool to get to go out and be like, oh my gosh, this person who I learned about through doing my artwork and my design work, like,
that's so great.
Who's this other native person inspired me to like write music, and now I get to go on tour with her. So it's pretty cool.
That is. Have you told her that?
I did one time. I told her that.
Okay. Yeah. Because you guys are friends, or do you know each other just from the scene? Or
yeah, we just know each other mostly from the scene. Yeah.
God, that is completely full circle. And that is, I love, like, you just kind of by happenstance found out about her from your teacher.
I know.
And then you listened, and then you're like, wait, there's this native girl doing this. I can do this, right?
Yeah.
That's what's so powerful about seeing ourselves represented.
Exactly.
It's so important to see that. Oh, I love that story.
Yeah.
That's so great. So that's what's next for you. Anything else coming up or that you have coming out?
Ooh, yeah. I have a record coming out this fall. Yes. It's called Owisana. It means garden in Cherokee.
Amazing.
I'm so excited.
Wait, when do you have a date?
I don't have an actual date yet.
Okay. But you said when, in the fall?
Yeah.
Oh, I love a fall time.
I know.
Folk album.
Yes. It's a very like seasonal feeling record too. It's like you can feel it like ebb and flow, and I'm like so
it's
excited.
A drive, like and where I live in upstate New York too, it's in the mountains, so it's like a whole vibe, like red mountains with the trees, they all turn beautiful colors. So I cannot wait for that.
Oh, you're gonna love it. I'm so excited.
Oh my God. You said that you were doing album art yourself, and I love your album art. Do you do your album art for your?
I have done my album art in the past. This next one though, I don't know if you know, there's an artist named Jordan Ann Craig. She's a Cheyenne painter, and all of her paintings are really influenced by like Cheyenne beadwork. And
amazing.
She did like the cover, and it's so beautiful. Yes, I'm so excited.
Oh, that's going to be... Oh, I cannot wait.
I know.
Okay, so fall 2025.
Yes.
We are going to get your new album. That's amazing.
Finally. And I have music videos, and I'm so pumped. Lauren Waters is also Cherokee.
Oh, my God.
Filmmaker. Oh, really? Yeah, she did one for me like last year. I still have not released this record. So we're finally on the trajectory to release the record.
You're set up.
I'm set up.
You have your content. You have your video.
We got it.
Where can people find you? How do we look you up?
So you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Spotify.
And Instagram, you're at Kalyn Fay.
Yeah.
Just
everything.
KALYNFAY.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you want to see art stuff, it's Kalyn Barnowski. It sounds like a Polish name. It's not Polish.
Not the Polish hate.
Yeah.
It wasn't our fault.
It's not my fault. So just so I can like share.
Wait, so Barnowski, so it's not Polish, but then what is it?
It's okay. So our original name's Ganowski.
Yeah.
And then it got misspelled in the Dawes roll.
Yeah.
We had to sign the Dawes roll. And it got turned into Barnowski. I even found a note about it in this like historic record that's like
Yeah.
someone misspelled this.
Yeah, they misspelled so many names back then. And then we have these weird names with everything. Like it happened to so many, mostly brown and black people.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when people from Ellis Island were coming over, they had their own fight.
It's a whole other one.
That's the Italians in New York. That's their whole fight. It's like, oh my God, we used to be this. But, yeah. Well, thank you so much for doing this with me.
No problem.
You have laryngitis, and I don't want to the reason why you cannot sing next week for the Woody Fest.
I'll be fine.
Or your tour. I'm so excited for you. Thank you again.
I'm so excited we got to do this together. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Like getting to meet you. When we met, I remember them asking, they're like, hey, would you and Lydia want to do this? Because Lydia Cheshawala was the other, and she's Osage as well. Yes. And they were like, our friend Amy wants some like native girls to like do their hair if we know any native gals. And I was like, okay, I got you. Yes. And I showed up and I was so glad it was you. Like instant connection. Loved you. Me and Lydia still talk about you all the time.
Oh my God. How is Lydia?
She's so good. She's she's popping off. She's a queen. She's doing such a good job.
She's a queen. Yeah. And also I would just like to say that we were we cut a mullet on you before all of this new age mullet. What's happening now? We were doing mullets.
You did it.
And I'm gonna post a picture on my Instagram when this comes out.
You have to. That's like I show people that haircut. I'm like, this was the most perfect haircut I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, we were doing mullets before it became like the fashion mullet that you guys get now.
You did it better too.
Yeah, we did it better, and we were just so cool. That was such a fun little,
so fun.
The little photo shoot I was just looking at. I'm like, oh my God, like that was so. Yeah. See, you could just do anything in Tulsa.
Really, you can.
Anything is possible.
Anything you want.
It's true, including my little podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
All right. Bye, relatives.